I'm Nikki Van de Car, and this is my new book, What to Knit the Toddler Years. It's a collection of knitting patterns ranging in size from 12 months up to 4 years old, and they're all fairly simple. Some of them, however, require some special techniques. These two sweaters, the Train on the Track sweater and the Dandelion sweater, involve some stranded knitting. That might seem intimidatingly fancy, but if you're a knitter who's been comfortable for a while, it might be time to stretch your wings a bit. When you're working with two different color yarns at the same time, it can feel like a bit of a mess. How do you manage both of them? There are several different ways to do this, and I'm going to show you the easiest one first. Basically, you just knit. I'll pick up the first yarn, and I'll knit the stitches I need to. Then I'll drop that yarn, I'll pick up the second, and I'll knit the stitches that should be in that color. And I'll drop and pick up, over and over. No big deal, right? The only thing is that this can get annoying if you're knitting, say, one stitch in one color and one stitch in another, over and over again. It's a lot of dropping and picking up. One way to avoid this is to hold both yarns in one hand at the same time. You'll wrap the first yarn around your index finger and the second yarn around your middle finger. Then you'll knit with your index finger and then knit with your middle finger. This can take a bit of practice to feel comfortable, but it's pretty easy once you do it a few times. Now, those of you who knit continental or who hold the yarn in your left hand, you can do the same thing with your left hand. Or you can try a combination of the two. You hold one yarn in your right hand and one yarn in your left hand. And I'll knit one stitch with my right hand and one stitch with my left. Wrangling the different hands can be a little challenging, but I find it easier than trying to manage two yarns with just one hand. Whichever method you choose, you'll find that stranding is much easier than it seems. All you want to do is try and pay attention to whether you're using the same amount of tension with both yarns. Whether you're using one hand or both, you'll want to pull at each yarn with the same amount of force. If you're knitting color breaks that are a little wider, like this, I've got 5 stitches in the purple yarn, you'll want to fan them out a little bit on your right needle before knitting with the second yarn. That'll help to make sure you don't pull too hard and cause the stitches to pucker. And that's about all there is to it. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you'll check out my book. Here it is again. And if you have any questions, please stop by my blog at whattonitwhen.com. Thanks for watching.